Welcome back to our mid-episode break, namely 90s Minute. Every week we look back at a culturally relevant show, movie, or piece of pop culture that probably helps stoke the algorithm. This week, in honor of Season 3 of The Orville, we're looking back at Star Trek Voyager? Why aren't we doing Family Guy? Star Trek Voyager is an American science fiction television series created by Rick Berman, Michael Piller, and Jerry Taylor, which ran for 172 episodes over 7 seasons on UPN. It is the 4th live-action Star Trek series, 5th if you count the animated series, and is centered around the USS Voyager, registration number NCC 74656, which is stranded in the Delta Quadrant, 70,000 light-years from Earth. Crewed by a mix of Federation officers and a paramilitary terrorist organization called the Maquis, Voyager focuses on the struggle between the crew to work together on their way back home to Federation space. Voyager is made up of its captain, Red from Orange is the New Black, the first officer, leader of the Maquis and Native American stereotype Chakotay, second officer, the principal from iCarly, helmsman, dishonorably discharged from Starfleet Tom Paris, his future wife, chief engineer, and human Klingon hybrid B'Elanna Torres, perpetual ensign Harry Kim, the emergency medical hologram Coach Cutlip from the Wonder Years, Delta Quadrant tour guide Neelix and his partner Kes, and late addition to the cast, Borg drone Ronnie from Boston Public. After the first 3 seasons, Kes gets psychic powers and goes crazy and leaves the ship and is replaced by fan favorite Borg 7 of 9. When focus began to shift to the new character tinted sunset from the first female Star Trek captain and the newcomer arose. Voyager is a messy and long show, but it captured the spirit of the original series and going to new planets and meeting new species we never see again, while keeping up with the next generation villains like the Borg. The crux of the show is whether or not the crew of Voyager could maintain their Federation morals as they spent what should have been decades returning home. But they make it back in the clean 7. And that's Star Trek Voyager, not Family Guy, in a namely 90s Minute. More or less. Thanks for watching and join us again next Tuesday for another Namely 90s Minute. Remember, you can always hear these a day early in full episodes of Namely 90s on all major podcasting platforms, and most of the small ones too. Please subscribe and do all the other YouTube things, bell ringing, share like a scribes, that sort of stuff, and we'll catch you next time.